Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You can feel the energy here in Toronto. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Count the basket. Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league? Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Say, brother, one thing about it and two things for sure, bro. You're not finna rush me, fam. I'm trying to get ready, bro. Alright? That's what I'm saying. You gotta give me time to do my thing, get in my mojo. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna click pause no more after this. Just relax. Just relax. It's gonna be quick.
Quickly. And here is Ingram. Defended by Bridges. Quickly with it. No good with the triple. And here is Hart. Ingram with the steal. Onside Barrett. From past the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from the... Oh, that was huge!
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
Pass to Pirtle. Quickly with it. And there's a foul. It's on time.
Karl Anthony, that's his first foul. That's his first personal foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Barrett. He can't hit that shot. Good D by Anunoby. Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. On the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Towns. Out to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. On the wing, Bridges. Shoots over Ingram. Bridges misses. Toronto with them. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
And it's right there.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
At the heart. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to quickly. Ingram deciding where to go with it. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Brunson outside.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Jalen Brunson. One shot.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms. Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
You got to like how he hustles to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Raptors trailed by 3. Pass to Mello. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's New York. Brunson outside. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us. Jalen Brunson fell in the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Now, here's Hart. Scoreless thus far. New York, no good that time either.
Indeed, giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Abaji can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The shot's good from Brunson.
This nigga going crazy with Brunson.
Brunson's got 9.
That takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
It's good.
That's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Towns. A rebound by Shea. Let's break. Here come the Raptors. To Abaji. Over Hart. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside, Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Here's Brunson. Abaji pulls it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The key is...
The Knicks, 15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter on this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Yeah, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. And he drives in. Haynes' shot is good. Haynes got the lead up to 9 now for New York. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And it's quickly missing. The Knicks lead by 7. It's Hart on the wing. Still scoreless. Here's Payne. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboard. He is too big to miss.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Ingram. Now quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by New York.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Raptors trailed by 11. The numbers are backing up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
To Hart. Takes it inside. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
Pushing it up. Okay, looking around. It's Hart on the wing. The 15-footer. Here's Towns. And the rebound as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Robinson. That one's in his first shot this game.
Richard Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
Back to Barrett. Pass to Shed. Knocked away. It's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. .139 left in the first half of basketball. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they've had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
And slammed up by Ingram.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And let's get your take, guys, on the score breakdown for the Knicks.
These guys have done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Pass to Watson.
Bro, what the?
Stolen by Payne. Out left to the wing. McBride with the ball. Now Watson defending. McBride tips it back in. Smooth
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough, but he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's Barrett penetrating. No good for
You're not
Lawson.
making shit.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Shut up, man.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson.
Now into the lineup, to
Now, here's Tucker. And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as it...
14.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Raptors trail by 18. Here's quickly. Ingram outside. Pass to Pirtle. 5 to shoot. Good ball by the Raptors. Moves back up. And another shot. Quickly with it. The three from Barnes. The rebound by McGrath. The Knicks leading by 18. Here's Robinson. And Barnes sends it back. Outside Barrett. Bucket is good. Pickles got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto.
I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent started, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season, and he's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve. But it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that. Incredible move right there from Barrett. This guy knows how to handle that rock.
Ingram attacking. The kick out to Barnes. Quickly looking it over. Over Brunson. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks leading by 16. Pass to Bridges. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's quickly. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's got such a great feel for the game. Quickly can take the bump and get the bucket.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Barrett. All going up court.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a way.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. He loves Scotty Barnes. He's in shooting and defending. He can really pass. When it seems like the ideal wing.
There's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Bridges. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 6 points from Mikal Bridges.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. Here,
and how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Barrett. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
At the top of the key, Bridges. Up top, Achua. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Brunson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker can't get it to go. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Pass to Mobo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 6. And we're going to look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupting in terms of what they've done defensively.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has been successful. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Achua. Raptors trailed by 9. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Shed. And a miss there on the triple. Brunson right side. New York missing again. And here are the Raptors now. Here's Hibachi.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now Brunson. Pass to Bridges. You can't get that one to fall. That's the end of the third. And so it's New York. Bringing the quarter to a close with
53. The Knicks, 40.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period
I think we won that quarter.
And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They led by as many as 18 points. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Shed. To the middle. Here's Walter. Towns comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's New York with it. The Knicks leading by 7. And here is Achua. Over to the wing. shot by Tucker.
Defense is trying to get to Tucker on the inside. Nobody's having an effect on him.
And Bill slams it in.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Tucker driving to the basket. Oscar Walter on up the court. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's New York with it. And that one goes off. Just over a minute and a half right here in the fourth. Count it.
Not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert. Carl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Towns comes with a double team. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Achiuwa.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
After Towns. Tucker with the ball. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Bill slams it in.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. He's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us up there. There's some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Yeah, easy call.
Precious Achiuwa. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And it's Toronto with the rebound. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
And quickly is made for these moments. He takes huge pride in knocking down the big ones.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Achiuwa. Doesn't get a good drop for him. Nice D from Barrett. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Watch how selfless quickly was on that play, just creating team offense. Well, kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting in that sweet spot.
Going to the rack with energy instead of being afraid to come up.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
There's some ways coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
Pulls it from the elbow. Dagneri's shot is off.
Shots like that drive coaches batting. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Knicks. And it's Shannon Missile. But a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Barrett. It's good!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's your thoughts.
Always intriguing to see what a coach does in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Chuck Taylor for the Knicks. Carl Anthony.
And so here's Toronto. It's a one-point game. Now, here's Quickly. Back to Barnes. Can't get the three to fall.
Good guy, good guy.
Take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
This is the time to win.